Just to follow up, Donnie, on you mentioning Acuna being the specific player, because obviously when all the other players have been hit, we just have not seen any of this sort of stuff happen. Miggy, after the game last night, made a comment about him getting hit and Brian Anderson getting hit a bunch, and the data is there for that. And essentially, when those guys get hit, Miggy had said, we don't put our arms up in the air every single time that happens. So, Donnie, that kind of, puts the question to you. Do you think that Acuna, when he gets hit, his has any theatrics that are causing more of an optical thing that has kind of forced this upon it?
I mean, I don't know about forced. I mean, what do you mean forced on him? I think obviously some guys react differently, right? And I think today's game, there's a lot of different reactions to this stuff, but how he reacts is how he reacts. Does it change it? I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, like if he gets hit and goes to first base, and does it happen like that? Probably not. But again, I mean, guys just react. That's a tough one for me because it puts me in a spot to, I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, I understand it's a tough question, but I mean, Miggy did bring it up last night, and then when I, pressed further, he basically said we don't care how the other player reacts. So I mean, I guess as somebody who's played the game as long as you have and has managed the game as long as you have, I mean, it's an easy question, but I guess is your preferences for a guy that feels like he's hit? Should he just go to first base every time, or is a player basically free to react however they want, just like anything else when they get hit?
No, I think if you think you got hit on purpose, then it's different than when you get hit and like you don't think the guy's doing it on purpose. For me, it's different. Like I got hit in the head twice. I knew both times the guy wasn't trying to hit me. Right. I also got hit in the middle of the back and I knew he was trying to hit me, 100%. Right. And so, obviously Ronald's not on our club and he can react however he wants. So if he thinks that he got hit on purpose, and then he's going to react differently. But if I can't,
okay.
I don't know how he reacts. I just know how, what I know, honestly, with that one last night. And I know Sandy hit him last year in the playoffs, and I know Sandy didn't want to hit him in the playoffs, but he did, right? It happened. So, I listened to the game last night, and I listened to I feel like the game had the Braves announcers on it, and it may have been I think it was Glavine. And he's basically, he's 100% right. There's time, you have to be able to pitch this guy inside. If not, it's like, you just can't, if you just throw the ball out over the plate on him all day long, he is going to wear you out. He wears you out when you got to try to buy inches on both sides of the plate. Right. And it's the same with Freddie, where, you see, if you watch Freddie be pitched, it's going to be back and forth too. You can't just throw the ball down and out over the plate for Freddie and let him just whale balls into left center field. Right. He's going to kill you. So it's like, we're trying to get these guys out, and there's places to go. If you see the game nowadays, like if you see like the heat maps and things like that, there are spots that show you where you got to try to get the ball to. And the better players have smaller spots, to be quite honest with you. Ronald Acuna and another guy are totally different. Because Ronald, you better get the ball to the certain spots, because if you don't, if he's swinging good, he's going to wear you out. And when you're trying to get to the ball, those spots, some of those spots are pretty tight, right? And you got to, when you're listening to scouting reports, it's like, if you're going to get in there, you got to get all the way in, and you can't be leaving balls out over the plate. I mean, I'm sure they're saying the same thing about some of our guys at times, right? When you're going to go in, you got to get it in there. You leave the ball, you leak it out over, you get hurt. So, I mean, that's just to me, that's just part of the game and how you're trying to get guys out. But listening to that last night, they were 100% right. We're trying to get this guy out. We're not trying to hit him. And I think that's where however it gets to from there, it gets to. But I know from our standpoint, we're trying to get this guy out.
Thanks, Donnie.
All right. Thank you, Donnie. We'll talk to you guys after the game.
All right.